Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.com.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
One 11 Radio Show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott, and I have a special guest today. Special guest. This is my guy. Real talk. His name is Vacay Jay. We're going to get to know Vacay Jay tonight. We're going to get him in here right now. Let's go. Let's see. Can I get him up in here right now? Let's see.
Oh,
my man.
What's going on? What's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm so happy to have you here, man. It's been a minute. I've been trying to get you up here, and we finally got it together tonight.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, brother.
Yeah, man. Y'all hear his mic, right? Y'all hear his, I think it's the voice, though, but we're going to get into that in a second. So tell the people where you're from. Tell them who Vacay Jay is, man, for real.
All right, man. So Vacay Jay, I'm from Harlem, New York, by way of Atlanta, Georgia. Now I'm here in Vegas. Vacay Jay, that's that YouTube content creator, CEO of King James Enterprises. I mean, we on YouTube, we on all the platforms. We here to entertain. We here to give you that great content. Vacay Jay is a multiple type of guy. I do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? Hustler. I'm from New York, so I hustle. I do this. I do that. We make it happen, brother.
Facts. That's a definite fact. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Being from New York, how was it? How old was you when you was born in New York?
Born in Harlem, New York. Yeah, born in Harlem Hospital. All right.
Ow.
On the 31st Street.
It's crazy because I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from New York as well. I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. So the crazy part is I know you Harlem cats. So let me tell y'all something, all right? The one thing about Harlem guys is they stick together. No matter what. The Harlem guys, they the fly guys. If you think about New York, you always think about the fly guys, the ones that's flashy, got the clothes and make sure they got everything tight. New York, Brooklyn, we rough. We kind of rough. We ragged. So it doesn't really matter. We're everything baggy. But, the guys in Harlem always had the flash and, the jewels, whatever it is, the cars. We take the bus. But anyway, so... But so it's dope to know that you're from Harlem. Like, that's crazy. So
yes, sir.
moving to Atlanta, that's a big step.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Atlanta. Atlanta's definitely cool. The people are good. You know what I'm saying? That Southern hospitality. Everybody cool down there for the most part. You know what I'm saying? The food is amazing. That Southern fried chicken and all that greens and all of that. Yeah, man. It's definitely a beautiful, beautiful state. Georgia's a beautiful state, man.
No doubt. So now we're going to get into something, y'all. I don't know if anybody know. This man, he said, does a lot of things. So I found out a couple of things, but we're going to get into it. So if I may, and I'm going to tell him this and wholeheartedly, I need to talk to Rock Record right now.
You talk to Rock Record. Okay. Hold on.
Let's talk to Rock Record right now. That's my man. Look. What up, brother? How you doing?
What's good? Oh, yeah, Rock Record forever. What's good, son? You know what I'm saying? What's good, baby? You know what I mean? We in the building, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's crazy. He sounds completely different, right, y'all? So I'm noticing that musical influence in your family. You have somebody in your family that taught you music theory. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Shout out to the Honorable Betty J. Brown. That's my mama. I mean, again, she was director of her a cappella singing group. And, she's also, she is a retired elected official, but she definitely taught me, all about music. Like we would take road trips and she would play Anita Baker and she would say, listen to that bass line, listen to that percussion. Wow. And she would actually help me to pick out each and every piece of the music. So that's how I kind of learned music production, just from that, just from me and my mom being on the road listening to Anita Baker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Honorable Betty J. Brown. I mean, she got her name on parks and buildings up in Rockland County. Shout out to Spring Valley. You know what I mean?
No doubt. That's a hell of that's something that you was actually taught that, because a lot of people ain't taught music theory. And for her to sit you down and let you pick out certain instruments, that's a beautiful thing, man. Salute to her. Absolutely. For real. So thank you. So now it says that you started a DJ company.
Yeah.
At 14 years old, bro.
14 years old, man. 14 years old. Always been in the music. Always wanted to be a DJ. I mean, I would literally go to house parties and sit there. They would put me in the corner with my little crate, and I would sit there and be like, all right, shorty, wait your turn. So they playing all the good stuff. Again, we talking about, I'm a dated, all right? We talking about the 80s, baby. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the 80s. So they playing all that good stuff. And I had to wait to the end of the night. And they was like, all right, shorty, jump up there. So my first record, my first record that I played was EPMD, You Got to Chill.
Chill. Ooh, you actually sound like this song when you did that. You got to chill. See, the voice is crazy.
I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, you got to chill, man. I tore it up, bro. After that, I played some James Brown, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like, yo, who's playing this stuff? Because this is when EPMD first came out. You know what I mean? Exactly. So I was playing some new stuff, So yeah, man. And I got the bug, man. I love hip hop. Again, Hip Hop 50. We in the building, man. Yes,
no
sir.
doubt.
Yes,
We're definitely in the building. So then you went to college, right? And if I'm not mistaken, you have an R&B group. Now, how did that happen?
Right. So,
you see where we're going with this? So yeah, how did that go?
So, as I said, my mom taught me about acapella. Right. I was also part of this group called the Electrifying Eastern Air. Shout out to them. We was a youth group, and it was a tri-state type of thing. So I learned all the different, soprano, alto, tenor, all of that good stuff. And rest in peace to, Sister Dorothy Wells. She was the director. So I took that, and I always was singing and DJing at the same time. Nobody really knew I was singing until I got to college. And once I got to college, back then, we talking 91. Shout out to 91. That's when two of the hottest groups was out. And y'all know who that is. Boyz II Men and Jodeci.
Yep.
So your boy was singing, Jodeci songs and singing all of this and that. Yeah. Where you think the yeah comes from? I was doing Mike from Boyz II Men, right?
Wow.
So I'm singing in the hallways. I ain't even going to class, bro. Like, but still, hey, we encourage your kids to go to school. Okay.
Go to school. Exactly.
Go to school. But I was just singing for all the ladies. And then I formed a group, I found some guys that was singing. Shout out to Chuck Latif Abel. He was on a basketball team. Shout out to my man, Omar Forte. And I put it all together, man. And, we performed at this talent show. They called it Showtime at Sullivan. It was like Showtime at the Apollo. And you know about the Apollo. If you bad, they're going to be like, ooh.
Exactly. No doubt.
I went to Sullivan, man, and everybody for the most part was from New York City, whether it be Brooklyn.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So we went up there and we sang. I taught the guys how to sing It's Hard to Say Goodbye, a cappella.
No doubt.
Because we broke college kids. We don't got no instrumentals or nothing. So we sang It's Hard to Say Goodbye. You know that last part where Wanye does the run, all of that. I did that part. The whole auditorium went crazy. And we won.
Wow.
And we won, man. Go ahead.
Wow. No, and y'all won, you said.
Yeah, we won. We won $100. So I had to split $100 with five other
you
cats.
Gotta be kidding me. Oh,
again, I'm 17 years old, we super young, but it was great. So we formed this group.
Was a lot of money.
$100 was a lot of money back then. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. So make a long story short, we kept singing in, you know, like the fashion shows, the talent contest, and we sang at this talent show, and it was like outside of the campus. Okay. And we sang it. We didn't win, but there was a young lady there. Her name was Bonita, and she was like, "Hey, I think I can get y'all a record deal." Now, again, we young college kids. We like, listen, you know, everybody says that, right? Everybody, I think I can get you your deal. So she, So she went ahead and said, I spoke to my boyfriend, and he's asking for a demo tape. But of course, we don't got no demo tape. We broke college kids or whatever. So turn around. He's like, listen, if they can get to Mount Vernon, see where I'm going with this. If they can get to Mount Vernon and meet me at the office, then we can have a meeting. So we rented a rent-a-wreck. That's what they call it, a rent-a-wreck. It was like $25 for this hatchback 2-door. Mind you, five guys and this one girl. We lapped it up, went all the way down to Mount Vernon, walked in the office, and we met CL Smooth's brother, Adafo Muhammad. Shout out to Adafo Muhammad. We sang for him. He's like, all right, y'all don't got no demo. Okay, give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks passed by. He's like, listen, meet me down at this studio. I think it was Sony Studios or Green Street, one of those studios. So we went in there, laid down the vocals. It took like 8 hours to do. We had a demo, right? He passed the demo off to CL Smooth. CL Smooth was like, I can't do nothing with this. So they passed it off to Pete Rock. Shout out to my brother, Pete Rock.
Shout out to Pete Rock.
Sir, the legendary Pete Rock. And Pete was like, listen, we doing a ladies' night down at this club called The Muse on the west side of Manhattan. Okay. You heard of The Muse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it ain't there no more, but we went down there, right? So turn around. We, you know, Pete Rock introduced us. Boom. Our name was Forte. Okay. That was the last name of one of the members. Okay.
No doubt.
So Pete Rock introduced us. I went on stage first. He passed me the mic. Now, again, I admire Pete Rock for everything. You know, this is when Pete Rock is the hottest producer in New York and doing all the remixes. I mean, he's killing it. We get up there. We perform. The ladies went crazy, bro. Went crazy. MCA was in the house. RCA was in the house. And then we met Pete Rock's brother, Ruddy Yard Phillips. Rest in peace to him. And he said, listen, MCA wants you guys. RCA wants you guys. But Pete Rock is forming a label. Now again, I'm like a super fan of Pete Rock. Everybody knew that. So I'm like, yo, let's do it. Let's sign. My boys is like, hold up, let's talk. And I was like, bro, think about it.
Pete Rock. It's Pete Rock.
Pete Rock beats R&B. Come on, man. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because all I could think of, and I don't know if you remember this, you probably do remember this group called Intro, right?
Of course.
Intro, they was, you know, down with was it Untouchables, right?
Yeah.
DJ Eddie F, right?
Wow.
That was like, yo,
that, if I'm not mistaken, that was Heavy D's DJ.
That was Heavy D's DJ and producer. So Heavy D's DJ and producer, DJ Eddie F, was mentoring Pete Rock. And then Pete Rock just exploded with the beats. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, we could be like, you know, the intro to Pete Rock's beat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, let's make it happen. So we formed a group. And what we didn't know, though, is that Pete Rock's label wasn't formulated yet. You know? And they had to do a second album. They had to do the second album with Elektra called The Main Ingredient. So we had to wait for all of that to go down. But we signed and we got our advance.
No doubt.
So instead of taking the advance and spending it on clothes and shoes, I took the advance and I bought me a SP 1200.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
Ooh, I did.
That was one of the best creations they ever made. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I bought me an SP12. I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I didn't know what I was
pushing
doing.
Buttons. Just pushing
buttons, learning how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Asking questions or whatever. And I was like, yo, my idea was let's create our own sound. So by the time Pete is ready, boom, we can lay it down, go in the studio and do what it do. Okay. Right. So we waited 2 years, bro. 2 years, man. We would sign. We got in the studio with another producer just so, you know, they wouldn't break the contract. So we got in the studio. We did a nice little song. And then Pete Rock finished up I. He finished up Baby Paw. And then he got to us. Now, again, we're talking the same time this is happening. Puff Daddy. Y'all know him as Diddy. Y'all know him as Love, right? He was forming Bad Boy.
Yes,
so while we in the Soul Brother Records office, we looking at the coffee table. They got Big and Craig Mack on this little flyer, Big Mac in the McDonald's. You remember that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I do.
Right. So that's around that time, bro. And So by the time we got to doing what we did, you know what I'm saying? We did a single, and then something happened with the label where we wasn't able to come out. You know what I'm saying? Something happened with the label, you know what I mean? So it was all good because by that time I already learned how to do the beats, already learned how to do everything. So I was also working with my groups, my other groups, my local rap groups.
No doubt.
I started doing some beats, and then we went on from there.
Yeah, so let me tell you something. First of all, like I said, that era was crazy, and there was so much talent back then. So for you guys to even get a deal like you gotten was rare. Yeah. So I have to salute you on that because you did a smart thing. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. So for you to get that machine, bro, that was one of the smartest moves you ever made. Because now you already was prepared to say, you know what, if this don't work, we can make our own sound and go elsewhere.
Absolutely.
And that's what y'all did. Now all of a sudden, Vacay Jay Rock Record turned into a music producer.
Absolutely.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
So now you're a music producer. Now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty. So 1993, if I'm not mistaken. 1993, you actually had some songs, right?
Yeah.
So what I did some searching.
Oh, okay.
I always do this research, bro. I do my research, and you ain't gonna believe what I found. All right. Man. So yeah, we're gonna get into this real quick. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, but when you see it, you're gonna be kind of impressed. Okay. I'm sorry, because I was impressed when I saw it. All right. So here we go. Listen, this I think it's called Rugged Blood. What was
Rugged Brood.
Rugged Brood, Dweller in Darkness. Am I right?
Dwelling in Darkness. Yeah.
Dwelling in Darkness, right?
Yeah. Shout out to the Brood.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna get to this record. Now listen to the production on this. It's still crazy as this day. So he was a little ahead of his time. Listen real good, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna get into it. We do right now. Here we go. Check out the record.
Yo, while I walk these boroughs like Junior, Sun Stars, and Lunar Cycle, I be snipers that fortify they souls to loaded rifles. Niggas that stress BS on this intelligence. Blessed vest with elements, they now fall to the bottom like sediments. With his tools shine like chrome, I pierce your dome, nickel plated. Insert thoughts bio created with they file stamp dated. Precipitated on them, laid it on them, sprayed it on them reckless. X and sexes like we boil it down to your solar plexus. I lead them burrowing tunnels and mental states to fate. The most cynical arsonist, inflaming your space. The verb preferred, niggas that leave your vision blurred like an absurd amount of herb on Jack Daniels annual splurge. Niggas merging armies, searching for me to stop my circulatory flow, but I make them stab themselves and bypass purgatory. Exacted, the fact is you left the house and you lacked it. The gat y'all should have packed it by the way y'all niggas acted. Diffused inside your brain like osmosis with thoughts ferocious, inflicting bones like osteoporosis in heavy doses. I see visualized depicted frames of kids encrypted. Niggas that slipped and hit their heads on concrete slabs and shifted, not lifted. About they mainframe with the tone shown. Maximum got niggas fight.
Inside their own dome. Yeah. My man did his research.
Now, I don't know if y'all seen Close Up, but it was produced by this man. Actually, he has the credits on that record. I'm literally looking at it and I couldn't believe it. Look at Tinka. Look at Tinka. She said, he got those receipts. She damn right. Listen, I do my research, bro. Got those receipts, man. You definitely, you definitely deserve your flowers, bro. Because again, back in that day, we all got jerked. If I've gotten jerked. So for you to even suggest, let me go ahead and get a machine. That's impressive, bro. Because I spent all my money. I ain't gonna lie. So I spent it all. Like,
man,
they look. Yeah,
I tell you, man, you know, it was just vision. It was, you know, my love for the music. And again, I was doing music production prior to getting the SP. I had this 8-second sampler. You know, remember back in the day when we went to college, you know, they gave us like you know, these credit cards or whatever, and then Obama was like, shut that down because you can't give credit cards to kids, right? So I got a $400 credit card, went to Queens to this music spot, got an 8-second sampler, and I was doing beats on this 8-second sampler with no sequence. So before I even got the SP, I was already DJing and doing music production with Rugged Brew. Shout out to Rugged Brew. Shout out to Docs, Big Docs. He got an album out now called Dylon. Check it out. My man Mad Max and Flu, and also CX, Cerebral Cortex. But let me show you this. You doing research. I gotta back it up a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I know it's 2111 radio, but remember we talked about this. My birthday is 11/21. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at your logo, the first number is 11/21. So we taking over, bro. This is the first commercially released single that I produced before I produced Rugged Brew. So this is 9MM. The song is called Uncivilized. All right.
Yes, it is.
On Profile Records.
It's actually on Amazon right now for $26.99.
Wow. All right. Buy it. Give me my money.
Listen, give him his money. Listen, it's on Amazon. I saw it today. I said, I do research, but you got the record. That's dope.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's a 12-inch single. I still got it like it's brand new.
That was Profile Records. Am I right?
Profile Records. Yes, sir. Shout out to Nine. Shout out to Jess West. Shout out to Sean Sabb. Yeah.
Ooh, man, listen, you did your thing, man. I'm telling you, I love that song. And for you being on my show today and just being a really dope individual, what I'm going to do at 2111 Radio, we're going to put that in rotation.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you,
We're going to give you two months of rotation, and brother is going to play. And we're going to enjoy it because at the end of the day, that's history right there, bro.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
you definitely stamp your way into hip hop, man. You have a legacy. You understand? It didn't do what we wanted it to do, but at the end of the day, you was there when it happened. You understand? And you contributed. So our reward for you is to give you some stream and give you some radio play, man, because it deserves it.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You,
yeah, definitely.
Van Rock. So, that's the name of the company, Van Rock Productions. That's the name of the company, Van Rock.
No doubt. So now, these parties. Now you was doing, like I said, you was doing parties when you was younger.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories about those parties when you were DJing at these parties? Because when you DJ, people don't understand when you DJ, certain things happen. I have a lot of stories, but have you? Because you was young.
I was super young, bro, and I was so determined, man. I mean, you know, summertime came around, right? So we out of school, it's summertime, you know, I'm still young. I'm 14 years old. So my boy is like, yo, there's going to be a house party. Come through. Maybe the DJ let you jump on, right? I was like, cool. Now, back then, we had the OE. Y'all know what the 40s are, right? So we had some 40s.
I was a St. Nice guy.
I'm 14, 15 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we up in there, they playing Ultramagnetics, that's the Sonic, they playing all the good stuff, man. All the good stuff. The Biz Marquee, we doing the WAP, we doing it all. I go in there and DJ, and again, I'm a little, you know what I mean? And turn around, it's now 2:00 in the morning. Now, this is summertime. This is summertime now. Yes. And my mother, she remembers this story. My mother, she watching, you remember this story. I came home and my bike was on the porch, right? And I was like, I made it inside, snuck inside, and my bike was on the porch. And I was like, dang, I got to go back and get my bike because I don't want nobody stealing my bike. No doubt. I go out to sneak my bike in. Hey, they think on my mama. Hey, mama, I love you.
That's her right there?
That's my mom right there. Shout out to Betty J. Brown.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Love you,
my
mama.
goodness.
Love you, mama. Love you, Lily. Love you, Ann.
No doubt.
She remembers this story. So I'm creeping in the door. Okay. I got my bike and we got two doors. We got the foyer and we got the regular door.
No doubt.
I get through that door and I'm trying not to let the front door slam because, you know, it automatically shuts.
Automatically shuts.
I'm 14 years old. I'm twisted. I get in. I'm like, I made it. Boom, the front door slams. I'm like, oh. Mama comes out, right? Turns on the light. Again, I'm standing there, and I'm tall now. So she said, for real. See, she had to be verified. So she's like, do you know what time it is, son? I was like, yes, I do. My mama turned around. Bam, she turned around, give me the sucker punch. Bah!
Random. There it is.
I fall back on the couch. And then she start, hitting me on the face. I'm like, stop. But again, my adrenaline is rushing. So, her punches was kind of like pillows. You know what I'm saying?
Pillows. No pillows. You didn't feel it. Probably felt it the next morning, but you didn't feel it that day.
And she remembers that story. But that's a fun PG rated story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So if my mom's watching, that means my niece is watching too. So what's up, Lily?
No doubt. Listen, let me tell you something. Growing up back then, man, I'm not even gonna lie, those butt whoopings, you will never forget them, bro. I'm telling you, and it's always a funny story. So salute to that. So now these songs actually been played on radio.
Yes, sir.
Now it was on the Scratch and Bobbito show. That was like Hot 97 in this day. That was like the hottest radio station on the planet.
Yes, sir.
Bobbito or Scratch was it.
That's right.
A hot song. If you can get them to play it, oh my goodness! Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Stretch and Bobbito. That was underground hip hop. Like if you wanted some real hip hop, not commercial stuff, but real hip hop, you would listen to the Stretch and Bobbito show. But the actual DJ that played "Dwelling in Darkness" by Rugged Brew was DJ Premier. He was a guest DJ on the show, and he played that. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That's one of my favorite damn DJs because he reminded me of when I was playing. Because he's precise with his scratches. So if you a DJ, he really made that record sing, and that's what I used to do. I used to try to make it sing, make it make sense. And DJ Premier and DJ Scratch to me is two of the best DJs I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely, DJ Premier, DJ Scratch, and DJ Pete Rock. Can't forget Pete Rock.
Oh, Pete Rock is nice.
The Future Flavors and Molly Mall. Shout out to Pete Rock, Molly Mall, Future Flavors.
Yeah, man. Yo, so so how did that feel? Did y'all was in the station or they just played it while y'all was home?
I was actually with my boy. See, here's how it worked out, right? I was actually with my boy Mike Kane. Shout out to Mike Kane. He lived in Queens, okay? And Mike used to drive all the way from Queens. Again, I'm a young kid. I'm probably 17, 18, 19 years old. I don't got no car, bro, but my boy, he got a car, okay?
No doubt.
He would drive all the way up from Queens to Rockland County, pick me up and take me down to the Bronx. Now, we went to the label head of that, Raw Track Records that my group was on. So we just had a meeting, went out to the car to go home. We listened to Stretch of Bobbito, boom. DJ Premier drops the joint. I'm like, man, it felt amazing, bro. It felt amazing.
Oh, Lord. Listen.
Back then you hear your joint on the radio. It's like, that's it. That's a stamp.
Listen, when Tony Touch was, let me tell you, back in the days, you remember Tony Touch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was on Kiss FM back in the days in New York. And he played my song on the radio. And I didn't even realize it until my wife said, yo, why you blasting your music in the room? I said, I'm not even in the room. What are you talking about? And it was my song on the radio, and I almost lost my damn mind. So I know exactly how you feel. It's validation,
bro. I tell you this, man. Not just the Dwelling, man. Let's take it back a little bit, right? So again, 9MM, second album. Song is called Uncivilized, right? Not only was it played on the radio, again, my song was the side B, okay? Song was the side B, was good. So not only did Funk Flex, of course, played it because Funk Flex is down with 9, they down with each other, they know each other.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Pete Rock played it, DJ Jazzy Joyce played it, DJ K3 played it, DJ Premier played Uncivilized. I mean, they played my song, and again, I'm not tooting my own horn, it's just facts. You can,
but that was the B side
on that. They played my side B, the song that I did on side B, more than they played the side A.
Now, for those who don't know, back in the days, no one played the side B.
Right.
No one played that other side of the record. Because if I'm not mistaken, the acapella should be on the side B as well.
Right. The
acapella
instrumental.
Exactly. So for them to play that, it was a hit. they was feeling it, bro. So
Yes,
congratulations on that, man. That's love right there. They had love for that song, and you did a lot, man. That's salute to you, man. For real. I like this.
Appreciate it.
When I read about this, I said, yo, I have to let this man get his roses today, because getting in this industry back then, oh hell no. It was just really rough because there was so much competition and everybody sounded different. But now if you notice, everybody's starting to sound the same.
Absolutely.
And now we got in this era where, you ain't got enough streams, it's social media, this, that, and the third. So
we was definitely bro, we came up when there was no YouTube, no streaming. There was none of this right here. It was like you got to meet the person in the street, meet the person in the studio. It's like you had to be right there on the spot. And that's how Uncivilized went down, because, my boy Mike brought me to Nine's house, played some beats. He picked that beat. Now it's the middle of the winter in New York City. There's a blizzard going on. They're like, yo, come to D&D Studios and lay down this beat.
Did you say D&D?
D&D, baby. Shout out to D&D Premiere.
Shout out to D&D Studios.
Okay, we recorded it, man. We recorded Uncivilized in D&D Studios. I actually met DJ Clark Kent there. Shout out to DJ Clark Kent. And
oh wow.
Yeah. Met a lot of cats, man. A lot of cats in the industry. And
I have a short story about that guy. He is funny as all damn. He tried to battle me we was at Atlantic Records trying to get a deal. He heard my scratches on the record and said, "You want to battle?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I know who you are, but you don't know who I am, right?" So I had Queen Latifah DJ. His name is AD. He was up there. He the one that introduced us. He was seriously ready to battle me, and I'm sitting there surprised when I said he put up, "You got 5 racks." Nigga, I'm trying to get a deal. Why did you? Don't be trying to charge me. I'm trying to get a deal. I'm trying to get where you at. So so DJ, he was one of the dopest DJs I've ever heard. But respect to him, man. That Clark Kent guy, he'd battle anybody. I was like, oh hell no.
Oh yeah. So man. Clark Kent from way back, bro.
From way back, man. But yeah, so go ahead. Right. This story is crazy, by the way, and it's on 2111 Radio. So again,
yes, sir.
When you put the other shades on, we talk to Vacay Jay, because right now we talking to Rock Record, y'all.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted. This is Rock Record
forever, baby. Van Rock.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk to Vacay Jay in a second, but he's chilling right now, drinking some champagne somewhere. He's different. He's completely different. Y'all gonna see. No doubt. But so continue about Clark Kent. You said you met Clark Kent and all of them.
Yeah. So again, middle blizzard going on. Again, I'm a young cat. My boy from Queens, he couldn't drive all the way up to Rockland. Shout out to Spring Valley, Fred Heck, Hilltop, all of that. He couldn't drive through this blizzard. So I had to take the red and tan bus, 2-hour bus, down to the city, go to Times Square, and then I had to trek it from 42nd Street all the way down to D&D Studios with my Army bag and my SP12 and my disc in my Army bag. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure everything was secure. Rolled up in the spot and the whole 9, you know what I'm saying? Definitely salute. And yeah, man, laid it down. And again, back then, it was a handshake, bro. Because I had a relationship with my boy Sean Sabb, and they went to school together, and he connected me. It was all a handshake. I didn't even get paid to lay down the beat yet. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I didn't even get paid. So he's like, yo, come to the studio, lay it down, man. And I had that faith.
Let's go.
And I had the support of my mom and the support of my team. And we went and laid it down, and the A&R was there. He was like, yo, he broke me off with a little something. Like, yo, you came through in the blizzard. We appreciate it. So,
oh, wow. See, look at that. Look at that. Damn, they ain't paid me. So they ain't paid me. I used to do ghost scratches for people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the low. Yeah. And what happened? They never paid me. Like, what the hell? Man. You got paid? Damn.
I got paid.
I'm hating now. I'm hating.
Damn. I eventually got paid, bro. It wasn't like immediate, bro. It wasn't like I knew I was getting paid. I was just rolling on faith. Okay. You know what I mean? That's like
your faith come too. Your faith came through. I'm sure.
But still, I'm DJing, so I'm making some money still DJing. But when I went down the studio, I had a little bit of change. And shout out to my mom. My mom definitely, man, biggest supporter. Biggest supporter was Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? So I love her to death for that. She paid that electric bill when I couldn't.
I know. Listen, exactly, man. So that story, man, I'm telling you, I definitely needed to have that up here, man, because
appreciate it.
We see you on your show, one of the smoothest cats that you ever seen on YouTube. We're about to talk to this guy in a second. So we're going to talk to, we need Vacay Jay up in here right now.
Vacay Jay? Okay.
We need Vacay Jay in here right now. Yeah. Here he comes. This is so funny, yo. This. What up, brother?
Oh, yeah. What's good? What's good? Vacay Jay in the house. What's going on, y'all?
What the hell? Y'all hear this? I'm silly, yo. This is one of the funniest videos. This is one of the funniest interviews I had. You was hilarious.
My man.
Yo, the deep voice, everything. I hear it.
What's good?
YouTube Barry White. Like, this is crazy. So, yeah.
What's good?
Now let me explain what's going on, man. Listen, salute, man. I'm glad to have you here, Vacay Jay.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna get into a clip. For those who don't know what this man does, we're gonna give y'all a sneak peek of exactly what this man does. And his information is right there. Vacay Jay at Vacay Jay TV. It's everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. So I'm putting this description in here right now because y'all need to go subscribe to this man. All right. So we're gonna definitely gonna get this chopping up. So let me get this video up and then we'll be right back with Vacay Jay. Let's go. Here we go.
What's going on, fam? It's your man Vacay Jay. And yes, I just wanted to show my love and appreciation to all of you. Thank you so much. Okay. We hit 5K, baby, 5K. Man, I'm super thankful, humble to all of you guys out there who show your boy love every single time we drop a short, a video, we go live. So I appreciate you all for your love and support. Thank you very, very much. I'm super excited. We up in the studio as usual, cooking up the next big banger just for you. So look out for that. But thank you, family, so much. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Salute.
Wu-Tang Clan, American Saga Episode 4 recap. That's right, Wu-Tang is now on tour and they're ready to go. The RZA invites Master Killer, but Raekwon got a problem with that, right? He doesn't want to split his money with a member who didn't sign, even though Master Killer is on the album. So there's a whole discrepancy when it comes down to who's doing what. And yeah, the RZA is going to have to deal with that. At the same time, be an executive as well. Divine definitely is trying to give him advice and let him know, listen, stop trying to control the music, stop trying to control them, or they're going to resent you, right? We have ODB, and ODB seems to be playing around. At the same time, U-God is not really feeling meth, but at the same time, his son got shot, and Method Man is doing his thing and just trying to stay cool. Inspector Deck is wondering why he doesn't have his music for his...
But it won't fool the people. We all dead.
I got it. It just got real.
Yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man Vacay Jay, and yes, I'm back with another video. This is the updates, family. That's right. We got more updates as to what's going to happen in season 3, and this one is for Kane Tejada. Yeah, as requested. Yeah, check out all my other updates. Let's break it down. So as requested, here we go with Kane Tejada. What do we expect to happen in season 3 for Kane? Kane has been feeling the power since the beginning. He's always wanted to be at the helm. He's always wanted to be on.
What's going on, fam? It's your man Vacay Jay. And yes, I just wanted to show my love and appreciation to all of you. Thank you so much. We hit 5K, baby. 5K.
Captured. Everyone's. It's the voice. I'm telling you right now. It's the damn voice. You sound like you can read motherfuckers to sleep. You sound like all jokes aside, is the voice. Is you capturing with the background. So how did you get into this? Because let me run down the line the shows that I know you review. So it's BMF, Snowfalls, Wu-Tang, Godfather Harlem, Bel Air, Ghost Book, and Ruthless. Now, each show is excellent. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all not into these shows, y'all really need to get into them because he breaks down each of these shows to perfection. So talk to me. How did you get into this?
Well, first, I want to thank you for putting that clip together, man. I mean, that you definitely did a great job on that, my brother. I appreciate that. So yeah, how did I get into it, man? Listen, I've been watching movies, TV shows. We all have been doing that. And I always wanted to jump on YouTube, didn't know what to do on YouTube in order to attract everybody, to entertain everybody, and to actually, do my thing on there. So I saw a couple of cats out there who will remain nameless, and they were doing recaps. And I was like, yo, I could do that. I do that all the time. I'm talking to my friends about these shows, and we talk all the time. Shout out to Tfinity TV. And I said, yo, let me get started, right? So I went on a little cruise, my first cruise, came back in August of 2021, fam. And my first show that I recapped was Raising Canaan, Power Book 3, Raising Canaan. So that's back in our day, right? That's back in our day in the 90s. So that just resonated with me. And then after that, I started covering Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? So I got into it. I had to find my voice. I had to find everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, it just went on from there, and I started to enjoy it. And again, I was doing it. I wasn't even getting paid, but I just loved doing it. So once I found out, hey, you know what? I can actually get paid to do this. Let me just keep doing it. And I loved it. And man, the family came through. Family came and subscribed and made a lot of comments. And I finally found my voice, and here we are today, man. Here we are, 1.8 million views in 2022 and 5,000 over 5,000 subscribers to date, fam. I couldn't even imagine it. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't imagine this to be what it is today, man. So I appreciate every subscriber, everybody that's ever commented. That's love.
Yeah. Salute, man. Salute. That's crazy. Can we find your voice in the store or anything like that? Because I definitely need that.
Yeah, we working on that, man. we working on doing some voiceovers, man. If you got some connections, brother, let me know, man, because I want to do some books. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, man.
I think you could do it, brother. I think you could do it. Anything you put your mind to, I noticed that you have this, like I said, you have this knack of pivoting. You know how to pivot and move forward. You never move back. And that's a beautiful thing about what you do. And I appreciate you, yo, for real. You definitely got your thing going because, damn, from DJing, producing, now, you are one of the, and I see these shows, you're one of the best I've seen.
I appreciate
I see your show, and I have to look at your show after because sometimes I get the feed and it's like, I get the little notification, okay, Vacay Jay, and I'm like, I can't say anything because I'm about to look at the damn thing. And one day you spoiled it for me. I was like, oh. But you get so in depth. It's really interesting because looking at somebody on a show and having them review a show that you like is dope. Like Godfather of Harlem.
Yes.
A lot of people don't even know about that show. That is
love that show. Love it. Woo. Great show.
Great show. So what was the narrative? How did you Godfather of Harlem?
Yeah.
When did you start? You started from day one?
No, I didn't start from day one. I actually started with season 3, the current season right now. But I've been watching it since day one. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I've been watching it since day one. By the time I started doing recaps, it was already 2022. They was already in season 2. So once it came back, I said, listen, I'm going to do Godfather Harlem because, I resonate with that. I'm from Harlem. And I swear my mom can verify this. My mom has to verify this. My grandfather was an entrepreneur, all right, in Harlem. Had a whole bunch of parlors, whole bunch of properties, brownstone, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And again, he was running in the 50s and the 60s. So my mom, she gonna have to verify this, but I think my grandfather, who drove a Cadillac and always had money, I swear he was running with Bumpy Johnson. I swear he's running with Bumpy Johnson.
Wow. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, you couldn't make no money. People don't understand that day. You don't understand it. We wasn't making the minimum wage was messed up back then. It's messed up now, but it was horrible back then.
I'm sure.
For us. So what? may seem like he might have. Listen, we're not going to put him under there, but at the end of the day, if he was, listen, that was the time. Listen, if you want to make some good money, you might have to do that. You know, you got to do anything.
There was numbers being run. That's all I'm gonna say. There was numbers being run. So,
yeah. Listen. My parents used to play the number. Listen, I ain't playing. Listen, hit a couple of times too. So yes.
Okay.
And the crazy thing was, you never got jerked back then. They actually gave you money. Like you couldn't do that in this day and age. They ain't giving you nothing. You ain't getting nothing. They used to come to your house and give you your money back because it was a code.
Oh yeah.
We don't have that code no more out here in these days. These young guys, they don't know nothing about no code of honor. No way. So salute. If he did, listen, it is what it is. He took care of his family.
Absolutely. Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So who's this? Miss Townsend. She got some. Do you know that?
Sharonda. Hey, that's my sister. That's one of my sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Hey sis, your family in the building.
Yeah,
your
man.
Family in the building. I got people up in here. Finesse Banks is in the building. Man, she's supposed to be. Finesse Banks supposed to be at the studio. Okay, all right. She's in here.
Going on, Finesse.
So I would definitely, the way your show is, like I said, is all these different shows. And if you want recaps of shows, if you missed it, listen, all jokes aside, you need to go to Vacay Jay. And he will break the whole thing down like a damn coach in a football field. He literally breaks it all down. I couldn't believe it. I sat there a couple of times like, he's really breaking this shit down like science. So breaking stuff down like that, has to be hard. I'm sorry, bro. Do you work by yourself or do you have like people helping you? Like what's going on? Because if you're doing this by yourself, I'm about to give you another hand clap.
Well, brother,
I got it loaded. Go ahead.
You got it loaded. I have to say that I'm doing it all by myself, bro. I'm doing it all by myself, bro. And thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I gotta say that I attributed that to actually work for JP Morgan Chase. I used to be a licensed banker. So, when it comes down to details, to be a licensed banker, you have to know each and every nook and cranny. You have to dot your I's and cross your T's and everything else like that. So it's very detail oriented. I was also a vault clerk for Costco Wholesale a long time ago. Shout out to Costco. Shout out to JP Morgan. And then I got into the travel space as well. You see that platinum plaque right there? See that platinum plaque?
Yeah, I see that. What is that? What is that?
That's not from music. That's not from music.
I was going to ask you about it.
Yeah, that's the travel space. Shout out to Evo Travel, Evolution Travel. I was one of the elite 8, one of the chosen 8 to start the company with my brothers, a black-owned company based in Vegas out here. And we went from my man Dave McCovey. He wrote the plan down a napkin, and then we all took it to the next level. So I was one of the elite 8 to get the company established, and we took it from 0 to now 800 million in travel. So that's something else that I'm a part of, a major part of, and a major contributor of as well. So.
And y'all all learned this on 2111 radio. I'm trust me. I'm bragging right now. I'm really gloating right now. Yeah, y'all learned all this about this man. Yes, he's multi-talented, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. This has been a beautiful show. Now I'm asking you a question. Do you realize it's been almost an hour? We've been sitting here talking.
I didn't even realize it, man. It went by fast, bro.
A chorus water said I got 2 for 1. Which is true. I actually talked to Rock Record for about for a good while, and now I'm talking to Vacay Jay. So I actually got 2 for 1. You could have got 2 interviews, but we put it all in one because you had a life before Vacay Jay, and I wanted everybody to really get down and really get to know this young man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to have a brother really doing what you're doing. You understand? And it's a determination. It's like a damn book. If you really think about it, from young to now, you just elevated, bro. You just elevated your life, man. And salute to your parents, to your mom, for believing in you. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I salute you and your family, man. That's
Shout
dope.
out to my dad too. My dad definitely was a strong supporter as well. Rest in peace to James Brown Sr. That's my pop right there. So
hold up. I thought that was a typo. Your name is James.
That's another dude all together. That's a whole other.
We're gonna get another interview on that guy. Yeah, we're gonna. What?
James
I
Brown.
thought that was
Jr.
a typo. My bad.
That's my mom.
So
my
your
mom's
mother,
Betty Jefferson Brown. Yeah.
Your mother said Vacay Jay had his dad was a hustler.
My grandfather.
So she actually confirmed your grandfather was a hustler. Yo, listen. At the end of the day, back then you had to do what could get money, man.
That's where we get it from.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you definitely hustling. You doing all this by yourself. That's too much information. I'm sorry. I wouldn't know. That's too much information. Hell, the bio that I read and went through with all my notes, I have two sheets full. Wow. Trust me when I tell you. And it's like, wait a minute. And you doing the reviews? Nah, I'm good.
That's love, bro.
I support you though, brother. I support you, but you won't be seeing me copycatting. I can't do that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. No way. That's a lot. Yeah, man. But yeah, so you actually hit the 5,000 mark, and that's hard. So for people to really think about 5,000 on YouTube, it's really hard because you think you have supporters, but when you get into business, you know who your true relationships are. You know it because when you get into something, the ones that you thought were your friends or the ones that's going to support you, they don't. It's the strangers. It's the ones that you never even thought would support you is the ones that's actually supporting you. And that's what I've learned over the years. Like, listen, friendships is friendships, but when you trying to elevate yourself for some strange reason, people back off.
Absolutely.
That's the time when that's the time we supposed to embrace each other and support each other. And that's the problem, man. But
I could tell you, brother, just to go along with what you're saying, man, my number one supporter is that lady right there. Supporting my dreams. And then I have a few family members. So shout out to my Uncle Ben. He got that Fire Stick movie game going on right now. So shout out to my Uncle Ben.
Okay.
You know, that's the son of the grandfather. That's the oldest son of the grandfather we talking about that was a hustler. So shout out to Uncle Ben, Uncle Charles, and everybody else like that. But I tell you, man, you know, I always say this. Your greatest supporters, you haven't even met them yet. You haven't even met your greatest supporters yet. And as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you stay diligent, you stay consistent, they're going to come. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know, Tika Deshawn. Shout out to Mercedes Millionaire. I met them in the YouTube streets. I met you in the YouTube streets, brother.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And now we brothers for life. So we're going to support each other for life and everything that we do. So just meeting you within the past couple of months, we are now connected. We solid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike Kane. That's my brother right there. He also is he was my artist also. And we did more inspirational music. That's other stuff I got to send you.
No doubt.
To. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop and all that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Listen. Yeah, you know, I think you got more hand claps than any other person on my
show. I'm humble. Definitely humble.
I really emphasize that because, again, I was telling my people today, I don't usually do it. I do it maybe once, maybe twice, but I done did this a lot tonight. And not only Rock Record got hand claps, but Vacay Jay got hand claps. So that's a beautiful thing. You definitely a positive brother. And I hope, you know, I only hope you the best moving forward. We definitely going to be supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can actually follow this man on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Vacay Jay TV.
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? So please make sure y'all support and definitely check his reviews out because they fucking dope. I'm not even gonna lie. And I know there's a lot of women on your page. I already know because they just listen to the damn voice. Like my wife said, my wife was on your show one day. She was like, "Yo, who is that? Is that Isaac Hayes?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
She said, "Isaac Hayes."
She said his voice so deep and soothing. I said, "Oh hell no, you don't talk about his voice." Oh man! Now I have to borrow his voice. I'm gonna buy his voice for $17.99 or some shit.
D Scott, you crazy.
Do it come with the mic? Like, come on, man, this is great.
Appreciate it, man.
So yeah, man, I salute you and your family, man. This is the definition. This is the definition of a family supporting they member of their family, man. This is a beautiful thing, man. I'm so happy to unveil Vacay Jay. Because again, I knew about you before I met you. That's the crazy part.
Yes.
I already knew about you. But when Mercedes said, Mercedes was like, you know who Vacay Jay is? I said, hell yeah, I know who the hell. That's the YouTube guy. He's the man. He break down this, break down that. So she already, when she introduced, I said, yeah, I know who that is already. He's huge. Like, shit, if I can get him on my show, I'm good. So here he go. The man, the myth, Vacay Jay. And as y'all see, I have a Vacay Jay color in here. Y'all see the colors.
I see that.
The colors. The colors is matching that suit. Like, see, that's that Harlem stuff. Listen, that's that.
Keep it tight, brother.
Harlem. They keep it tight.
BK keep it tight too, though. BK keep it tight too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we be having that baggy stuff for him, man. We don't keep, man. Listen, we keep it. Not like y'all though. Just like I said, at the end of the day, Harlem Cats, y'all be winning in New York. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So I support y'all because y'all actually support each other in Harlem. Harlem Cats stick together, bro. I'm sorry. It's always been like that. Even after I left New York, I know for a fact that Harlem sticks together, and that's what the boroughs is mistaken. If all the New York artists would have just stuck together, stayed on one company, guess what? They would have took over the whole industry.
I believe it.
No problem.
I believe it.
But we so divided. Like, it's horrible. So why Fat Joe can't collab with Jay-Z? Never heard that collaboration in your life.
Right.
Never heard that collaboration.
It would be a dope collaboration. It would be dope, man. It
would have been crazy, So these are things, 50 Cent and Ja Rule would have made the greatest album of all times.
Man, that would have been crazy.
Because they're so similar. Only one's telling the truth and one ain't.
Shout out to 50. Shout out to 50.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 50, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy, man. But I definitely support you, man, and everything that you do, man. I appreciate you coming to my show and blessing us with 2 damn characters. That is so funny, man. So I have to send you this whole video and you do what you got to do with it. I'm going to take 2 clips. I'm taking 2 clips. I've never done this before. I'm taking 2 clips, Vacay Jay, and I'm taking Rock Record, and I'm going to put them on the platform on our Instagram. So you're going to get 2 clips of 2 completely different voices.
Wow.
I know I heard it. I'm not crazy. I know I heard a difference. I'm not crazy. Even his grammar changed when he put the other glasses. Because he was like, yeah, y'all, yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell?
Nah, I mean.
Yeah. Like in Wu-Tang. Oh, they is killing it with the y'all, I mean. Oh
yeah. Shout out to the gods. Peace to the gods.
Shout out to yeah, man, definitely. But yeah, so that T-shirt, somebody just asked about that shirt you got on.
Yes. Hip Hop 50th anniversary. Yeah,
Nice.
1973, 2023, man. Shout out to Red Alert. Shout out to Red Alert. Prop Masters. Definitely, go support Red Alert, DJ Red Alert, the legendary.
I'm trying to get him.
Red Alert.
I've been trying to get him on my show, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I gotta do something. I gotta bribe him or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get him.
I gotta rob. You gonna do Brooklyn style?
I'm a kidnap him and bring him on.
You gonna do Brooklyn style?
He's a legend, man, and I always admire him and Chuck Chill Out.
Oh yeah, Chuck Chill Out. Him
and Chuck Chill Out, and it was just Molly Mall and him. People thought they didn't like each other.
Yeah,
and they really it was no beef.
There was no beef.
It was no beef because the only time you ever saw them together, no lie, was the self-destruction video.
That's right.
Remember? That was the first time everybody saw those 2. Yeah,
man,
first
I was hyped. I was hyped, man. I was like, yo, Sonic, KRS, MC Light, what is going on? Big Daddy Kane. I was like, whoa, this was crazy.
One of the hottest verses on that record, no lie, was from D Nice.
Yes, sir. Shout out to D Nice.
I couldn't believe it. I said, what? D Nice did his thing, and look at him now.
Look at him now. Winning awards, doing his thing, man. Shout out to D Nice, man.
But just like what you did, he pivoted. He pivoted.
That's what the show is called, brother. The show is called The Pivot, brother. This is the Pivot show.
This is the Pivot Show. You did your thing, man. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful thing, man. But you have any shout outs before we go? Because actually, damn, you've been up here for a damn hour. And I can't believe that we was on here this long.
So how usually when brothers get together. When brothers get together, you know, it's just cohesion going on, bro. We can talk for hours.
Exactly. But you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna actually have you come back. Okay. And I'm gonna actually have you do a review show on my show.
Okay, sounds good. I'm open.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit in the cut. I'm gonna sit in the cut.
Well, you already know I'm gonna have you on my show so I can interview you, bro. You know, you next.
Lord.
Now you're gonna be in the hot seat. You're gonna be in the hot seat too. So
damn.
Come on, man.
Damn.
With your history.
You know what? Yeah, I got you. I definitely got you. I get scared, but I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right.
Nah, I got you, bro. Trust me, I got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, definitely want to shout out, you know, to my moms, you know what I'm saying? The Honorable Betty J. Brown. Love you, Mom. Lily, my niece Lily. And, you know, to all my uncles, to my brother. Definitely shout out to all my YouTube family. Mike Kane in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to my Church of Christ family. Shout out to, man, there's so many people to shout out, man. Shout out to all my YouTube family from Nita the Diva, Brilla the Big Review. Shout out to you. Shout out to my Evo family, Dave, Tony, KT, Christina, Ron, Jill, man. Shout out to Rugged Brew. Shout out to the He-Mans. Shout out to Black Hand. Shout out to Spring Valley, Rockland County, Van Rock, Rock Record Forever. You already know what's going down. And yeah, shout out my man, Gary G. This might be part of a documentary. All right, D. Scott, just know that. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
What?
We're doing a documentary on Rockland County. So shout out to Spring Valley, Fred Heck, right? All of that, Avon Gardens, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Suffering, Nyack. Yeah, we in the building. So yeah, man, just shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. D. Scott, my man D. Nice D. Scott in the building.
You heard? Yeah, man.
1121 radio. You know what I'm saying? 1121, that's my birthday, but 2111.
No doubt. It's the same numbers, just backwards.
That's it, man. But definitely shout out to you, man. I'm humbled again. Thank you to all my subscribers, everybody, all my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Amy Veronica. That's my co-person, co-anchor. You know what I'm saying? My anchor on the show. Okay. Man, who else, man? There's so many people to shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just humbled and grateful to be here. Thank you for everybody for coming through to the show and supporting your boy, man. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. Thank you.
You definitely had people in here, man. You definitely had people up in here and they've been chatting in here and talking. And Aquarius Waters just subscribed to you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
She said she subscribed to your page.
Thank you.
She said it was interesting. Brothers supporting brothers. Exactly. She said brothers supporting brothers. That's what we do, man. We got to support each other, man.
Always.
Because I can't compete. And, you know, this is not a competition. A lot of people don't understand. I have radio people on my show as well. It's not a competition. We all trying to get the same bag.
That's
it. Understand? So at the end of the day.
My thing is, bro, we are all unique and we all bring something to the table. So we can bring something to the table and form like Voltron, bro. We will be a mighty force. You remember Voltron?
Listen. I used to love Voltron. Oh, man, too, that was the shit. My kids used to laugh at it, dude. Like, Dad used to look at this. Like, yeah.
The Lions, bro. The Lions.
But He-Man was my He-Man was my shit, though.
Definitely He-Man, bro. Definitely He-Man. We can go on for another hour talking about the Masters of the Universe.
See what he did? He just started me up. See, that's crazy. But so listen, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. It's been an honor, man, having you here, and I will definitely have him come back. We're gonna talk about having him do his review show live. That'd be crazy because at the end of the day, we definitely would look forward to it. You just pick the subject, and then we can just go from there.
Sounds good, man. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me, brother.
Man. Yeah, definitely. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight, and we're gonna be leaving. Vacay Jay, I think I need you to stay behind just for like 5